Subscribe for Reddit's controversial opinions. Waking up in a hot room is worse than waking up in a cold room. If you wake up hot, it's so uncomfortable and you're all sweaty. When you wake up cold, you feel fresher. It's horrible waking up with the radiators on max, covered in blankets. Edit, thank you kind stranger for the silver, smiley face. Second edit, shocked, a gold. Thank you. I feel like this is a popular opinion. I'm the opposite and like waking up and going to sleep in a hot room and everyone gives me shit for it, ahaha. I'd rather wake up a bit chilly than wake up engulfed in fire, so I'm gonna agree with you. I want it chilly, and I want to be wrapped in my blanket like a cocoon. Sweaty sleep is a life ruiner. My GF cranked up the heat in our place and I woke up at 6:15 and have to cool down before having a non-zero chance of going back to sleep. You got my upvote even if it's the most popular opinion in the world. How is this unpopular? Not unpopular, WTF is the sub sometimes. Is this an unpopular opinion? Because this is the right opinion. I'd rather sleep in ice cold temperatures than be even a little too warm. Yes. The temperature of the bedroom is the #1 cause of arguments in my relationship. We are at opposite extremes. He'd like it 80 with a heater blowing on him and I prefer it around 60 with a fan blowing. I hate sleeping in heat. But getting out of bed in a cold room is unfortunately worse. Scientists have shown sleeping in a colder room is more beneficial than a hot room. This sub needs to be renamed to Universally Held Opinion. I actually think the opposite. I loathe falling asleep in a cold room than waking up in a warm room. When I wake up in a cold room, it makes it harder to get up and out of bed. r/popular opinion. Dude, I have tried them both, living in a poverty where in summer you get all sweaty at night, and in the winter is like the hell of cold fall upon you. I don't think any of the two is good. Sometime is so chilly that just getting out of bed to the bathroom is the hell himself. If everyone in this comment section agrees, why the fuck is this post still here? This is not an unpopular opinion. I keep my radiator off and window open, even in winter. I can't stand the heat, it makes me ill, so I keep it as cold as I can. Completely agree. I fucking hate waking up in just a pool of sweat. It's the most uncomfortable feeling. Like you're covered in slime, then you remove the blankets and you're instantly cold. Only happens when I have nightmares. Funny thing is I can barely ever remember what the nightmare was about. Make r/unpopular opinions, unpopular opinions again. Best is waking up in a cold room under warm blankets. Getting out is another story. This is amazingly popular. No one wants to wake up sweating, dude. This is a popular opinion. You're doing it wrong. If I sleep in a warm room, my head feels like it is going to explode. I haven't been able to breathe with my nose for almost 3 years and my head is just stuffed, really. Sleeping in warm rooms is just a catastrophe. To expand on this, I think it's easier to wrap up in blankets and warm up than it is to cool down. Besides, even after you cool down, you're still covered in sweat. I agree with this, so I have to downvote, but I imagine many people would disagree. I prefer a cold room with thick covers to adjust my temperature. If I'm cold, I cover up. If I'm warm, I stick a leg out. I don't have to get up to adjust the temperature. If it's too hot, I'm gonna be dying either way. People on this sub don't even try anymore. Wow, this is rebellious. Stupid opinion. Sleeping in a hot room is worse than in a cold one. It's popular. Leave windows slightly cracked for maximum effect. The only person who would disagree with this is someone who has never lived somewhere hot. What? How is that unpopular? I only woke up once in a super hot room and it was summer where I woke up all sweaty and shit and felt like I was gonna die boiling. So yeah, waking up in a cold room is definitely better than in a hot one. It's been proven your brain needs to be cooler to get an effective deep sleep. So, sleeping on cooler temps better than warm. Not an unpopular opinion. Being in a warm bed in a chilly room seems to be a common preference. This is in no way an unpopular opinion. Not unpopular, at least to me. Downvote, gang. Not unpopular. I don't think many people would prefer to wake up sweating over a little chilly. This isn't an unpopular opinion. This is the least unpopular opinion I've seen on this sub. How is this an unpopular opinion? Hello, this sub is r/popular opinions, you will find nothing but the most agreeable debates going on here. This sub sucks, I'm done. How would this even remotely be considered unpopular? I'm not sure why this is unpopular. Everyone gives me shit because I say I'd rather be hot. Everyone has the same response: you can always add more layers when cold, you can only remove so many before it's illegal. My alarm goes off an HR before I need to wake up just so I can turn the heat on. If it's cold when I wake up, I cannot make myself get out of bed. The bed is too warm for me to leave. But if it's hot when I wake up, I'm able to just roll out of bed easily and start my day. I sleep with the heat off and windows open in winter, then I heat the room up in the morning. I can hear the "how dare you" right now. Agree completely. Cold bedroom, hot bathroom. I always get vivid nightmares when it's too hot. Then I wake up with a headache. No thanks to hot rooms. Anyone who sleeps at above 65 is a monster. This isn't even close to unpopular. Nobody likes waking up covered in sweat, and pretty much everyone likes being curled into a ball under some blankets on a cold day. No shit, literally, who disagrees with this? I wake up in 15 degrees almost every day and I couldn't disagree anymore. This subreddit has become so popular that it's basically just r/correct opinions now. This should be on r/popular opinions. Yep, my theory in life has always been that it is easier to warm up by putting more layers on than it is to cool down. This is why I prefer winter over summer. I keep my apartment at 60 degrees during the night and 65-ish during the day. I love sleeping cold and waking up under a ton of blankets still slightly cold. This is the farthest thing from an unpopular opinion, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Do people prefer waking up in a hot room than cold? I think this is just another popular opinion to add to unpopular opinions. But yeah, I agree.